Hi friends, this is a very chaotic start to a vlog, but I wasn't sure for the entire day if I wanted to vlog, but then I just made a sushi bowl and it just looks so aesthetic. I have to show it to somebody, so I was like, I will start the vlog now and I will also show off my sushi bowl. So let's take a look at it. Oh my god, my face looks so red. Ta-da! Isn't she gorgeous? Yes, this took me like an hour to make, but it looks really nice. I'm going to eat this in a bit. I was watching Sabine's birthday live show. I was on it in the hour before, but now I'm just watching it, like cooking at the same time. I made a mess, as we all can see. So I actually was feeling like doing a reading challenge or maybe a 24-hour reading vlog, but I just remembered I have a really busy day tomorrow, so I'm not sure what this is going to be. Maybe this is just a little clip of me showing you my sushi bowl, and then it will like cut to another instant where I have had like the time to think out what kind of vlog I want to make. That is very possible. And probably Leora in the next frame will explain it all, so yeah, we'll see. Hi friends, good morning and officially welcome to a new reading vlog because the clips before this were a little bit messy, I know. So I was thinking about maybe doing a reading challenge soon, but I don't think it's going to be this vlog because I want to upload this weekend and I don't have enough time to make a reading challenge. So like my planning is a bit all over the place, so I don't know what's going on basically. This is a reading vlog, so let's talk about reading. I'm reading a couple of things currently. Yeah, this was my last read. The last thing I read was Lakewood by Giddings, which was a really scary but also impactful book that was about basically this girl whose grandmother had died and she and her mum were in big debt. She got a letter in the mail to be a participant in these medical trials, basically experiments, and she said yes, and then when she got there everything was super scary, and it's basically about race and class and medical induced racism as well, and the way we sort of force the most vulnerable in our society to place themselves in these government programs that are not good for them and that are very scary. It had a lot of really interesting themes. The book sort of really gripped me. I started it the day before yesterday, and then yesterday I finished the entire thing because I just wanted to keep on reading. I just wanted to know what happened. And it felt like a lot of the things in the book just sort of happened to the main character. She wasn't like really in charge, but I felt like that was also the theme of the book, so that was really powerful. This book also really read like a fever dream, like it was sort of vague, but it really just dragged you into the story, and I love those types of books every now and then, like not always, but I was really into this one. But I feel like I'm reading a lot of hard books right now, or at least books that are more serious and difficult topics, books that you don't just breeze through. So I'm really looking for some light reads right now that I can just like enjoy and not think too much. I was thinking about maybe picking up You Owe Me a Murder by Eileen, which is a YA thriller. I haven't read a YA thriller in a while. I think the last one I read was by Holly Jackson. I also have the second book in that series, Good Girl, Bad Blood, so I could be picking that one up as well. Still have to choose, so I don't know. But You Owe Me a Murder is about Kim. It's basically Strangers on a Train, but YA. So it's about Kim, and she's going on a school trip and she's on a plane. She's complaining about her boyfriend to a stranger, and the stranger is like, I will kill your boyfriend for you if you want to. And they're like making jokes, and she's like, yeah, and I will kill whoever you need to be killed, haha. But then her boyfriend does end up mysteriously dying. So she's like sort of pressured into murdering somebody for that stranger. Just to be clear, her boyfriend did dump her for another girl, like he was being a prick, but still. The poor guy. Anyway, that sounds really interesting to me, and I read the first chapter of this and it was really funny as well, which is great. But I've never heard anyone talk about it, so it might just be not good. I was also thinking about rereading Truly Devious. I have so many thoughts because I really want to read the last book, but I don't remember anything that happened in the first two books of the series. Something I also have on my scribd right now that I really want to read, oh, I just showed you my home screen, is Lost in the Neverwoods by Aiden Thomas. I loved Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas, and this is a Peter Pan retelling. Oh, and I love Peter Pan, so I'm really excited for this one as well. God, there's so many books. I don't know what to choose. Right, and something as well about Lost in the Neverwoods is that a lot of people are saying it's super, super slow, and I love a slow book every now and then, especially when I'm feeling stressed out. Right, but I think I should probably finish what I'm reading right now first, and I'm also still listening to The Empress of Salt and Fortune. I should probably finish that one. This book is also like a little bit vague. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. But that's also because I'm listening to the audiobook, and like fantasy, high fantasy on audiobooks is always difficult for me. Like my brain cannot like comprehend it. Let me just read the blurb to you so you get what it's about. A young royal from the far north is sent south for a political marriage in an empire reminiscent of Imperial China. Her brothers are dead, her armies and their wild mammoths long defeated and caged behind their borders. Alone and sometimes reviled, she must choose her allies carefully. Rabbit, a handmaiden, sold by her parents to the palace for the lack of 5 baskets of dye, befriends the emperor's lonely new wife and gets more than she bargained for. At once feminist high fantasy and an indictment of monarchy, this evocative debut follows the rise of the Empress Nghi, who has few resources and fewer friends. She's a northern daughter in a mage-made summer exile, but she will bend history to her will and bring down her enemies piece by piece. So this read by Nghi, it's pretty short. It's like a pretty short fantasy actually. But so far it has been really cool because basically, like I already read, this young royal sort of visits an old woman, and this old woman tells her all these tales about like her time near the emperor and the emperor's maidens, and like the politics of like the place they're in, and like how they play games together, and these sort of really nostalgic memories that also simultaneously criticize a lot of culture and sort of feminist themes within the story, which is really, really cool. Okay, wait, they criticize sexist things, not feminist themes, but like you get what I mean. That is all the reading. A lot of reading. I don't know what I'm going to be reading, but I guess you'll notice. I'm so bad at making choices. Okay, I'll first finish The Empress of Salt and Fortune by Nghi, and then I'll pick another one. Probably You Owe Me a Murder, but maybe it would be good to read a book I have a physical copy of as well. So then it would be the Holly Jackson book. I'll update you later. For now, I need to edit a video and I need to have some breakfast. And yeah, talk to you guys later. Hi. So I started reading You Owe Me a Murder over breakfast, and it wasn't really my thing. The thing is, it was really funny, like especially the first chapter. I had to laugh out loud a few times, but the main character was so judgy, which was like funny in the beginning, but as the book went on, I got really, really annoyed with her. She was like describing toddlers in the airport and stuff, and it was like kind of funny and sharply written. But then later on in the book, she was just judgmental of literally everybody. Like she was bashing her classmates, she was bashing her ex-boyfriend, herself, her best friend. I didn't enjoy her attitude, and I know she might like go through something and get better later in the book. And it was very funny, like it was a humorous book. There were too many elements that really got on my nerves. So I decided to DNF because I want to DNF more, because very often I just sort of push myself through a book even though I feel already like I'm not totally in the right mood, or I just don't feel like it's for me, because I'm like, oh my god, I've read 60 or 70 pages by now. I want to finish it, you know? But that's mainly just because like it feels like a waste of time. But I'm just like, no, it's not a waste of time, because I've read those 70 pages and I decided that it wasn't something I liked. And now I'm moving on to something I do like. So yeah, that's my entire philosophy on that. I just realized I have to read the Kiss Quotient by Helen Hoang for my job as a reviewer for the Royal Library of the Netherlands. So I think I'll be starting that one during work time, which is always really exciting when I can read for work. So yeah, I think that's next on the planning. I know I've been talking about 1,000 different books. Welcome to my channel, I guess. So now I'm going to be doing some cleaning around the house, and there's a friend coming over to have some lunch with me, so that's really fun as well. So yeah, I'm not sure what the rest of the day will bring me, but I'm in need of some journaling as well. So yeah, we'll see. I can finish my audiobook during journaling, so that would be nice. friends, so I'm going to be closing off this vlog right now. I had a lovely morning. I did some painting. I actually wanted to do a lot more painting, but I needed to clean the house and stuff, but I hope to paint more later because I'm really in the painting mood. I think I already showed in the clips what I painted. I did a really rough practice of some peaches and it's like nothing special, but I just really like the way it turned out, even though it's like literally a few rough brush strokes, but it just looks cute. Anyway, I read a really big chunk of the Kiss Quotient yesterday and it was so much fun. There was a lot of smut in this book and I knew that going in, but still it was very smack dab on, like immediately started with smut. Like in the second chapter, it was already going on. Anyway, this book is about Stella Lane and she is an econometrist and basically she's autistic and she is just living her life, doing her job. She loves her job, but her parents really want her to get a relationship and she's like, I don't want to. Well, she wants to, but she's like, she's never really been with a man and actually liked it. So she decides the solution to this problem is to hire a male escort and let him teach her how to have sex. So that's what she does. The escort is amazing. His name's Michael. He's a tailor. He makes clothing. He's very talented. And it's just, I love the way their relationship develops and how their struggles sort of come to light. It's not super deep so far, but I think it's really nice to read more autistic main characters. And yeah, similar with Extra Age Eve Brown, that also had some autistic rep. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's light and fluffy. There's loads of smut. So if you're into that, that's definitely a book you should check out. I've also started my reread of Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. Like I said before, I was in the mood for a YA thriller or like crime novel, but You Owe Me a Murder didn't really do it for me, so I'm really happy to be rereading this one. The opening chapters are some of my favorite chapters ever, so it was such a delight to read those this morning. So I'll be continuing in this one and also in the Kiss Quotient. I'm already like at 60% through the Kiss Quotient, so I'm really speeding through it, but it's just so readable and so enjoyable. So yeah, I think that is my reading update. I hope you guys all enjoyed this reading vlog, and I will see you in my next video, I guess. Bye!